Right. So welcome to another iWIN Live tonight. I appreciate you guys all tuning in. I'm just getting this set up so I can see the questions for later. But tonight, one of the things I love to do is to see young people get involved in this hobby. My parents didn't enter sweepstakes, but my mom always just entered me in random things. And some of you guys have seen the picture of me with the Atari, the first video game system I won. And I was, 6 years old, 7 years old or so. And I still remember that day and getting it. And I was so excited when a couple of years ago, my father found the photo of it. So tonight we have the privilege, we're going to talk to the daughter of one of our iWIN members who recently became the Chicago Bears junior reporter. So we're going to let you talk to her about that. She's going to tell you all about it. So without further ado, let me pull her in.
Hello.
Hi, guys. So let me formally introduce to you Becca and her mom, Wendy. So welcome. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Well, thanks for coming on with me tonight. So Becca, tell everyone where you live and how old you are.
I live in,
Are you nervous?
I don't know.
Hudsonville, Michigan.
Yeah.
Hudsonville, Michigan. And how old are you?
I'm 8 and it says it on the jersey. And when I got the jersey, I got to pick out what's on the back. And I picked out Jeff Kelsey. It is my last name.
Nice. That is a really cool jersey. So you are the official Chicago Bears junior reporter. Now, how in the world did you become this person?
Well, we were driving in the car and I like to interrupt sentences a lot and say, I want to do that. And one time my mom asked my big brother, and she said, do you want to try out for a contest? And he said he didn't really like it. And I said, can I do it? And she said, well, you can try. And then we went in the basement and then we tried.
Good deal. So you asked she asked your older brother. So how old's your brother?
He's 9 and he didn't want to do it because he gets stage fright.
He's 9. And then you also have a little brother and a little sister too, correct? Excellent. So he was out. He's not going to do it, but you were all in. So you went to the basement and you recorded this video with your mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the video. I got to tell you, I see a lot of videos and a lot of people send me videos to ask my opinion of them. I thought your video was hilarious and outstanding. I thought you did a great job with that video and you deservingly ended up winning. So Mom, how did you feel about Becca even doing this?
Well, she always gets very excited about winning. She loves winning everything. If we do a board game and she doesn't win, she can get very upset. So I did make sure to let her know, there's always a chance that someone's going to make a better video. And right after we submitted it, she was asking me, did you hear anything? Did you get anything about this? I'm like, no, sometimes it takes a long time though.
Well, how did you find out you won?
Well, one day my mom went up with her phone and she said, read this.
We got an email message and I showed it to her. And what did you do when you read it?
I got super excited and I jumped off the couch.
So as part of the junior reporter, what were some of the things that you got to do?
Well, I got to go to Hallis Hall and with my dad and my mom and my favorite stuffed animal. And I got to go to, we got, all my family got free tickets to Family Fest. And me and my mom and my dad all got to go to, what's that place called that we went to after Family Fest? Like the next day? What was that?
Bears training camp.
Yeah, and then I played with my favorite stuffed animal. And then I got to like talk to the real Bears reporter. So
Could you, well, in fact, I have a photo of that. I'm gonna share that. So this was you over at FanFest. And this was the Bears beat reporter interviewing you and getting to chat. And you can see all the media attention that you got at FanFest.
She was up on the jumbo screen in the entire stadium. Some people even recognized her when we went to our seats. They were like, "Hey, we saw you on the big screen."
Well, that's just a ton of fun. And you have an awesome Bears reporter outfit. So, in fact, I saw you and your sister both had these. So that was super cute and super cool. So then the one thing I got to see, and for those watching, I'll put the links up, one to Becca's video that won, which again, in my opinion, is truly outstanding. And everyone knows I don't really sugarcoat my opinions on videos, but it really is. It really was a great video. I was really impressed. Then the second one is your interview with Vilas Jones Jr. So you got to interview. Now that was like a week or so, a couple weeks later. When did you
It was
interview?
actually
Vilas?
the next day.
yeah,
Yeah.
Let me show. I have a picture of that. So for those that didn't watch the interview yet, what were some of the things that you talked about with Vilas?
in my hands, I had like some pieces of paper and I wrote down like questions. Like one was, what's your favorite food? Which color do you like more, navy blue or orange? So, like those questions.
What was Vilas's favorite food?
He said crawfish.
Crawfish.
Mhm.
And let's see, I think I have.
She asked probably about 15 questions, and then 3 of them were edited to be in the final video.
Oh, good deal. Let's see, I have 1 second to pull up the other video or the other photo I want to show of that. So here's the little set. Now, where did you guys film this at? Was this at the training facility there, I assume, or was that the?
Yes, this is in Hallis Hall, which is a restricted facility that fans cannot just go up to here. You have to have clearance to get into here, which my husband is a huge fan and was so excited that we were getting the chance to even go in the building. It's where the players have the locker room and the meeting rooms, all of the corporate people that work for the Bears have offices in there. There's like a cafeteria, and this is the studio where they record all the segments they do with the players and everything, and the interviews.
Nice. And then at the end, Vilas signed a ball, and you got some little gifts from the Bears too, right?
Mm-hmm. She has some stuff here
yeah.
she wanted to show.
I got a hat. So
Okay.
well, we walked in and then a lady gave us this bag, which was with this hat in it. Where'd my helmet go? Here. This helmet. And I got this t-shirt. And I asked Lauren, the real reporter, to sign it. She said, "Go Bears." And then
Lauren is the beat reporter for the Bears, right?
Yeah.
And then I asked Justin to get excited, right?
Because she talked to you about doing this. Is this something you are even considering for when you grow up? Good deal.
It's because last year I won Queen of Questions award, and I talk loud a lot.
She was nominated by her fellow classmates at the end of the year. Everyone is given an award, and her award was Queen of Questions.
Queen of Questions.
Yes.
I mean, that's very fitting for a reporter. So how long have you been a Bears fan?
Well, my dad and my mom were always Bear fans, so I kind of grew up to be one. Like, we used to live in Illinois, so.
So what about your brother? Is he like, boy, I really should have entered that? Is he okay?
I think he's a little jealous of all the attention she's gotten from it.
Yeah, he wants to get famous somehow. I think it's from YouTubing like video games.
Hey, you never know nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, I enter sweepstakes for a living. I would have never thought that. So don't not follow your dreams, whatever they are, big or small, because you never know how they're going to turn out. So what do all your friends at school think? I mean, they gotta think, especially, that this is pretty cool for the kids that love football.
Some kids don't notice. Some kids think it's really cool, and some kids are jealous.
I know you have Bears shoes even. I noticed in the one photo. Is there anything Bears you don't have?
My bedroom's not Bears.
A what?
My bedroom's not Bears.
Oh, your bedroom's not Bears. Well, yeah, I mean, you may win a Bears bedroom makeover. I wouldn't put it past you guys. So have you ever done any other videos or photos or entered sweepstakes with your mom before?
With my mom, well, usually my mom enters them, and sometimes I'm in them. One of the ones I entered actually was when there was this toy contest in Meyer. There were like these toys, and you could draw one, and they might send, and they were gonna pick a winner to send it to. So I draw a Barbie house, but I didn't win, but close to Christmas they sent me a bunch of toys.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I got it for Christmas, so I have it in my bedroom.
Has your mom ever asked you for help with a photo or a video, and it took forever, and you're kind of like, yeah, I don't want to do this one anymore?
Well, I actually like doing it with my mom.
Have you done anything with Sunny D?
What's that?
No.
So Sunny D is a drink, and I had two young girls, Isabella and Brianna, on, who also entered sweepstakes a couple years ago, and they are not big fans of Sunny D, to say the least. So for anyone who saw that, they understand the inside joke on that one. So what's something else? I mean, you got some toys. You've done all this stuff with the Bears. What is something else that either you've won or your mom's won that you've got to do or for you that you really like?
Do you win any trips?
Well, there was the Dave & Buster's gift card.
Oh yeah, my mom, she won a contest for like $500 in an arcade that we really like.
Nice.
Dave & Buster's. And
I'm a fan of Dave & Buster's. Fully aware.
Yeah, we've got to go a lot of trips there with that, so it's been a lot of fun.
And I think after the what was it?
So after we recorded
Training camp.
After we recorded the interview, we actually took just Becca. Becca went with us to Dave & Buster's, and we had fun.
Like a celebration type.
Yes.
Video game night.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. So what is, do you have a prize that you really want to win?
Mm, I want to go to Disney World.
You want to go to Disney World?
Yep.
You go to Disney World, I'll meet you there and I'll buy you an ice cream, assuming mom lets you have ice cream. I love Disney World. I'm a huge fan of Disney World, as your mom and most people watching know. So I go probably too much.
We should be going again in spring break time.
We went last year at
Mhm.
spring break, right?
Yep.
So you're a big fan. What's your favorite ride at Disney?
Well, last time we went, I wore a Rey costume there from Star Wars, and then we rode the Star Wars ride, and I really liked that.
The Rise of the Resistance ride.
Ah, the new Star Wars ride.
Yeah,
New Star Wars ride. It's absolutely fantastic.
very cool.
So what has come since? Let's see.
There's the Guardian of the Galaxy, but she's not a huge fan of roller coasters.
What's that?
It's a roller coaster.
It's a very fast roller coaster.
Yeah.
When I was like 6, there was like this roller coaster going on with a loop-de-loop upside down, and I really regret it. I'm not a fan of roller coasters.
You regretted that one?
Yes, really.
So Disney's on the list. Do you have anything else that you really want to win, or you want mom to win for you?
A bedroom expansion, because I have lots of toys and I want more.
A bedroom expansion. That's great. Well, what is next to your bedroom? Is like your brother's room or something that you'd have to expand into their room?
Well, I have to share with my little sister.
I got you. So you want your own room, kind of.
Uh-huh.
So if you expanded it, it's kind of like having your own room anyways.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But it's as big as the one I have now, which has a chandelier and a walk-in closet.
Oh, there you go. To hold all your bear stuff. I mean, you have a lot. I've seen you in so many Bears outfits.
Mhm.
Have you been to a game?
We have been to like 1 or 2, but kind of hard to go with the whole family because there's 6 of us.
Right.
And we have to buy tickets.
We've been to Family Fest as a family, but
Those are free, right?
and me and my husband have gone to several games, but the fans at Soldier Fields can be a little bit crazy, I think, for an 8-year-old. So
No, I won't. Ice cream is too loud. I won't even hear them.
I can fully relate to having season tickets for Cleveland for a long time.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I fully understand. So I did see that you guys made it to the torrential downpour rain.
Yeah, that was a
Opener.
very cool game.
No, but the Bears won, and they
Yep.
won last week. So they have to play the Giants this week, which is going to be a tough game. Do you have a score prediction for us?
We're just gonna predict that the Bears are gonna win this one.
Just the
Yeah.
Bears win?
Yeah.
My prediction is the Bears are going to win from all the plates.
They're going to win all of them?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's gonna be a shutout. She thinks
What's that?
that they're the only ones that are gonna score.
Yeah, that's what I think. The
Well,
Bears are-
let's see if any of your new fans have some questions. So if you have a question for Becca, go ahead and comment, and I will try and scroll through these. Thank you for those sending stars. For those who don't know, whenever I do these lives, stars is kind of like I want to say a tip jar for people, which you don't have to tip me. That's not really why I do these. But what I do with the stars is they convert to dollars, and we use them towards the iWIN give back at the end of the year, which is coming up sooner than later. That'll be in December. And for those who haven't seen those, we basically grant wishes to people, not only myself, but members of the iWIN community as well. So if you have some questions, let me scroll and see if we have any questions. Let's see. Becca, do you have a favorite Bears player?
Not really.
Not really. You're probably going to be a Vilas Jones fan just because you got to meet him and
Yeah.
spend some time with him.
We've been a little disappointed because he's been injured
Mhm.
and hasn't played yet.
You know, it's funny when you have an interaction like that with a player. Especially a player that's not known and, one of the superstar, like a Justin Fields or someone like that. But did you become a fan of theirs and you follow them and then you pay attention to how they do? And if for some reason they left the Bears, you would follow them. We've done that with a bunch of different athletes over the years.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part of being the reporter? What was the favorite thing that you got to do?
One of my favorite things was actually maybe filming it or being on TV.
Yeah.
I like having the spotlight.
Is football your favorite sport?
Mm-hmm.
What other sports? Someone asked, what other sports do you like?
I do 3 types of dances: jazz, tap, and ballet. And they're all on Tuesdays, so I have to have dinner at 7:30.
Because dinner's after all of them, correct?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She's been dancing since she's been 3.
Wow.
Very good.
Let's see what else we have.
We have the new NFL Plus subscription, and if for anyone who might have that, if you go to the Chicago Bears section, her video is posted on there. So it's very cool.
I'm on
That's
TV.
fantastic.
Yep.
And when we're done tonight, I will reshare her entry video. And then I'll also share the YouTube link for her interview with the Bears player, Velus Jones Jr. Well, go ahead. If you have more questions, go ahead and ask those. I do want you to know, one, I appreciate you taking the time and coming on and doing these little things with me, and I'm sure everyone watching appreciates. So I wanted to get you a little bit something as a thank you that I think your mom has for you. So you're going to get to do what I call an unboxing video. And I get to unbox prizes. You're going to get to unbox your package.
Should we
So
start?
go ahead, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
And you can show everyone what you got. And you can tell me what you like or what you don't like.
I got a very winter hat, which I'm going to use every day, even if it's
Wanna
not
try it on?
snowy. Yes! Pink! It's pink, it's pink, it's pink, it's pink, it's pink. It's pink. My
A
favorite
pink
color.
bear shirt.
There's more. There's, what's this?
This is
It's
a
bears, so I like it.
Bears drawstring bag.
Ooh, what is that?
That's good for carrying all your stuff to grandma's.
Yay!
Look, these are
Oh,
little stickers you can put on your cheek.
I'm gonna wear
The Bears
them.
logo.
I saw some video that maybe it was FanFest that you had like paint or your face done up.
Face paint.
Yes. So
Very
I wanted to
cool.
get you some Bears stuff to add to your collection.
Very nice. Thank you, Tom.
You guys are more than welcome. Thanks for doing this. I hope you stick with sweepstakes and you win a bunch of stuff. And, when you're even a little bit older, we have you on again and you're telling me you want a trip to Disney World.
Yeah.
So, and I'll have to come down and try and ride Rise of Resistance with you. See, I live very close to Disney World. I live like 30, 40 minutes from Disney World. So you don't have to twist my arm. Well, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, thank you. I know.
Okay.
Well, thank you for doing this. Thank you guys all for tuning in and watching. I will talk to you again very soon.
I think I opened it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.